To read part 1 of our 61 Unmissable Blockbusters, June 1st, click here. July Spider-Man, Far From Home, July 5th. Tom Holland returns as Peter Parker in a Marvel entry set directly after the events of Avengers Endgame. Spider-Man D in Avengers Infinity War, so we're pretty sure he's going to pull through in the end. Spider-Man Far From Home sees Peter travel across Europe with his friends, before teaming up with Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio to battle the Elementals. The Lion King, July 19th. Jon Favreau directs Disney's live-action adaptation of the 1994 animated classic. The Lion King sees James Earl Jones reprise his role as Mufasa while starring alongside Donald Glover's Simba, Chiwetel Ejiofor's Scar and Beyoncé's Nella. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, July 26th. Quentin Tarantino's latest movie is set in 1969 Los Angeles, around the time of the Manson murders. Leonardo DiCaprio stars as Rick Dalton, a struggling Western TV star, alongside Brad Pitt's Cliff Booth, his stunt double and close friend. Meanwhile, Margot Robbie plays the late Sharon Tate, who was murdered with her unborn child aged just 26 years old. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs & Shaw, July 26th. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham return as their Fast and Furious namesakes for their very own spin-off. The cast includes Vanessa Kirby as Hattie, an MI6 agent and Shaw's sister, along with Idris Elba's villainous Brixton, an international terrorist leader. August. The New Mutants, August 2nd. Originally set for release in 2018, this X-Men horror follows 5 young mutants who discover their powers at a secret facility where they're held against their will. Anya Taylor-Joy, Haley Steinfeld and Maisie Williams star. Artemis Fowl, August 9th. Based on Owen Colfer's fantasy novels of the same name comes Disney's adaptation. Teenage genius Artemis Fowl sets out to rescue his criminal father and restore their fortune. As he seeks the world of fairies hoping to rob them, Angel Has Fallen, August 23rd. Following on from Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen, the latest outing sees Gerard Butler return as Secret Service agent Mike Banning. Previous terrorist threats in the series took place in the White House and the UK Capitol, but now it's on Angel aka Air Force One. September. It's Chapter 2, September 6th. The second half. Stephen King's iconic horror gets its big screen adaptation set 27 years after the 2017 outing. All Grown Up, The Loser Club, headed by James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain, head back to Derry after Pennywise the Dancing Clown returns. Downton Abbey, September 13th. The award-winning TV show gets its big screen film with the movie of the same name. Hugh Bonneville and the original cast return, with the storyline continuing from where the show left off in 2015. October. Joker, October 4th. Joaquin Phoenix stars in the Batman villain's origin story set in 1981 Gotham City. He plays proto-Joker Arthur Fleck, a failed stand-up comedian. Robert De Niro and Zabit's co-star. Angry Birds 2, October 11th. Based on the highly successful mobile video game of the same name comes another film adaptation. Jason Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Danny McBride, Bill Hader and Peter Dinklage star. Zombie Island 2, October 11th. A decade after the Zombie original sees original cast members Woody Harrelson, Hess Eisenberg, Emma Stone and Abigail Breslin return for more undead humor. Meanwhile, Bill Murray is set to reprise playing himself alongside fellow Ghostbuster Dan Aykroyd. Are You Afraid of the Dark? October 11th. Based on the classic 1990s kids horror show comes a big screen version of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The TV series saw a group of teenagers recounting scary stories to each other around a campfire. Perhaps the reboot will have a similar edge to modern hit Black Mirror, Charlie's Angels. October 25th, the 1970s crime-fighting trio are back for yet another reboot. Charlie's Angels stars Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, Ella Balinska, Elizabeth Banks, and Sir Patrick Stewart. The Addams Family, October 25th. The Creepy and Cookie Family return for a 3D computer-animated comedy. Oscar Isaac and Charlize Theron star as Gomez and Morticia, alongside Chloe Grace Moritz's Wednesday and Bette Midler's grandmama. Terminator 6, October 31st. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton reunite for a direct sequel to 1991's Terminator 2. Judgment Day, produced by original director James Cameron. This outing retcons Terminator 3, 4 and 5 as an official end to the filmmaker's trilogy. November. Kingsman: The Great Game. November 8th. The spin-off to Matthew Vaughn's spy movies starring Taron Egerton and Colin Firth comes this Edwardian adventure. Ralph Fenn and Harris Dickinson star in a prequel that charts the formation of the Kingsman Agency. Last Christmas, November 15th. Paul Feig directs a new London set rom-com taking place at Christmas time. Game of Thrones Emilia Clarke and Crazy Rich Asians Henry Golding star, alongside Emma Thompson, who co-wrote the script. Frozen 2, November 22nd. Anna and Elsa are back as they embark on an adventure far away from the kingdom of Arendelle. Evan Rachel Wood and Sterling K. Brown are rumored to feature in undisclosed roles. Knives Out, November 29th. The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson's modern take on the whodunit murder mystery. James Bond star Daniel Craig plays Detective Benoit Blanc, alongside a stunning cast which includes Chris Evans, Michael Shannon, Jamie Lee Curtis, Toni Collette, and Christopher Plummer. December. Jumanji 3, December 13th. Following the near $1 billion box office success of 2017's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, it's not surprising that a sequel has been greenlit. All 5 main stars, Dwayne Johnson, Karen Gillan, Jack Black, Nick Jonas, and Kevin Hart, will reprise their video game character roles. Master of the Universe, December 18th. Based on the 1980s toys and TV show led by He-Man, comes a new film adaptation. The last live-action attempt came in 1987 and starred Dolph Lundgren. The film was a flop but is now considered a cult classic. Star Wars, Episode 9, December 19th. The Force Awakens director J.J. Abrams returns to complete the Star Wars sequel trilogy, following on from Rian Johnson's controversial The Last Jedi. What will be the fates of Rey and Kylo Ren? Cats, December 20th. Les Miserables director Tom Hooper helms a big-screen adaptation of the Broadway musical. Cats stars Jennifer Hudson, Taylor Swift, James Corden, Idris Elba, Rebel Wilson, Sir Ian McKellen and Dame Judi Dench. Sonic the Hedgehog, December 26th. Ben Schwartz voices the Speedy Hedgehog in this live-action adventure based on the classic video game. James Marsden co-stars, alongside Jim Carrey as the evil Dr. Robotnik.